How many minutes we got?
We in about an hour and a half. Got like 30 more. That's 2 hours. But yeah. Go ahead, brother.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border.
Watch
The
yourself.
men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
See that the men that was at peace with you have deceived you. Yo, who was at peace with America at one time? Russia. Now look at that.
Yeah.
Russia like, man, listen. Yo, you got Iraq. All these men, yo, even ultimately, you're going to have Israel really deceive America. And that's going to be the same. Matter of fact, we're about to get into it. Because they're going to be the ones that draw them out into that war. You know? Why do you think Iran is really going at Israel? Because Israel, they had the same customs and traditions as America. Why? Because in that 3-day war, I believe it was in 1944, when they fought, that's when America gave that land to the to those people. You know, and they called themselves, that was the state of Israel, where you get your Israelis from. That's where that came about. And then they tried to rewrite history, change it up, and make those people seem like they traveled in the same regions and areas that our people traveled, to make them fit the bills to who we are, man. You know? But it was all lies. And when you actually read, that's how you know Esau fucks it up. Because when you actually go into history and see where those people's at, you're like, nah, man, that ain't even our people, man. They wasn't there. Not at that time. And that's the importance of knowing your history, man. You know? That's a beautiful, like Apostle Tahar always brings out, man. You gotta read secular history. You go into that secular history, yo, you going to get some shit, man. You know? And then you see the things in the Bible. Now you know the Bible's not false. It's a lot of things that they leave out of the scriptures. Like the chariots, they want to hide that from you. Why? Because they know that's for their destruction and for our salvation, man. They know that. That's why they don't want to put these certain things out there. They're like, oh, if these niggas get a load of that, they gonna wake up. You know, but with anything in this truth, you always got agents set up and all that, man. To keep the confusion going, you know.
Controlled opposition.
That's right. That's right. But hey, the only thing you're doing is the work of the Lord. At the end of the day. Because he like, yup, got him where I want him. You know? Damn, I thought that was a chariot. It's a plane. The way it was coming in, I'm like, oh, shit. But it's a plane, though.
Beautiful thing if it's dude just sitting.
Yo, man.
Man,
that's why I was looking. Yo, they out there, they looking. We just don't see them. Definitely out there.
The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
That's right. And prevailed against them. So that's let the weak say I'm strong, man. You know? Because all of them see in America's weakness, man. Like I believe a couple weeks ago we was talking about it. You know about it was a male in the army that was twerking. And he looked just like a woman too. They lifted it up and I'm like, yo, that's a man. He's supposed to be a mighty man getting battle. And look, that's all on the internet, man. So you think these other countries is not seeing that, man? They're like, yo, look at these dudes. They weak. You know? And when you strike somebody when they're at their weakest, man, when they're at their weakest point, that's when you attack. You know? And that's how you know they're about to attack. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Chapadash is about to attack.
That's right.
You know? You got it, brother.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee.
Damn.
There is none understanding in him.
Damn.
Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
That's right, yo. The wise men. He's going to destroy the wise men of Edom, which think that these are the dudes that's your scientists. You know, your top dogs is bringing in all these different variants and just really trying to put us to death, man. you know, that built the missiles, you know, that go out researching and all that. These are the men that the Lord is going to take it for. He's going to take the wise men out, you know. You're going to return back to that dumbed down state that you came from. When you was in the Caucasus Mountains, ain't even know how to wash your own ass, man. You know? Ain't know how to clean through none of that. You know? You got it, bro.
And thy mighty men, O Teman.
See that? Your mighty men. Who's that? What was this talking about? Your military. They not mighty and the rest of the world sees them. But yet people still talking about, oh yeah, we got the greatest military of all time. You know? Yo, how is that the case when this place is falling, man? Ain't nobody scared of you. And you can see that because the reaction of the whole planet. America say something like, yeah, all right, I hear you. We can have, yo, we can do it, you know? You know how the white people say, Edomite, let's dance, pal.
They tired of the big bull.
Okay, yeah.
They tired of the big bull.
That's right. That's why they go. Going back to Habakkuk, man. It's like, how long would they say? How long were they laying themselves with thick legs, man?
Yeah.
You know, going into debt, taking things that's not theirs, man. These people getting tired of that shit. This the lands that the Lord gave them, and some of them not in their original lands.
Yeah.
You know, because everybody's been shifted. You know? But yo, these people, they getting tired of it, man. How they be like, I'm sick and tired. These nations is sick and tired of Babylon.
Sick and tired of being sick and tired,
That's
Esau.
Right. That's right.
It's your ass.
Sick of that oppression, man. You know? You got it, brother.
O Teman shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter.
Damn. And y'all, this is for y'all, eh? Since you wanna know your future, yo, we giving it to you.
For thy
First
violence.
hand.
Yeah.
And yo, for what?
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob.
Then that's talking about us, man. You know, you touched the apple of his eye, man. He said, touch not one of my anointed ones and do my prophets no harm. You know? And what did y'all do? Y'all did just the opposite of that.
Right.
Every
Can't
chance
get
you
right.
got. That's right, yes. Every single chance you got.
Right.
We got the books to prove it. Look how they had the book I have. Well, I got to bring some more of that out, man.
Yeah.
But that's a heavy book.
Yeah.
You know, and it shows you the way they tortured us, tarred and feathered us. They talked about laughing, enjoying the smell of our burnt flesh. They enjoy stuff like that. Only a fucking savage would say something like that.
Right.
You enjoy the flesh of another human being burning. You know? But that's how you know what that's our enemy, man. You know? Because you think about your enemy like that. You do things like that. You're not going to do that to one of your own, your allies. So that alone lets you know that's your enemy. And they always been. A lot of people, they want to turn a blind ear to that. Oh, no, that's not our enemy. They cool. There's no cool Edomite that walked this planet Earth. There's no such thing as a cool-ass Edomite.
Right.
So you get that thought out your damn head, man. For you GOC dudes teaching that Edomites can make it and all that, yo, you in jeopardy, man. And the Lord coming back for you.
Right.
You're going to get the same judgment as this stuff. Right here in Babylon. Then you'll come back in the kingdom in your right mind. You know?
For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee,
Right.
and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Damn. You shall be cut off forever. So we ain't gonna have to hear your fucking jokes no more, man. your black and white jokes. You know? And how superior y'all are to us. We already know the truth, man.
Right.
We know it. We just sitting here patiently waiting, man. Keeping the faith, man. Suffering. You know? Every day we in Babylon, we suffer, man. Every day we wake up. That's why we pray, man. You know? Because this place will beat you down, man. Mentally and spiritually, man. And physically. That's why we have the brotherhood. We have the truth, man. We have the scriptures. To keep us grounded, man. Because if not, you'll lose your goddamn mind.
Because we know you're the weakest man on the earth.
That's right, man. I remember when I first came in, I got locked up. And there was this it was this Edomite in there. He was running rampant. Running back there, oh my God, this. And he had the Bible. And I was laughing at this dude, man. And I really had just came and started really learning this shit, right? So he was like, yeah, I'm a Gentile. So I said, yeah, I already know that. You know, I said, I'm an Israelite. I said, I'm the people in that book. He was like, well, I wouldn't say that. How do you know that? And I started hitting him with certain things. And this is how you know this wasn't for him. Because he knew about the up and coming destruction and Armageddon. He was saying things like that. But when he heard one thing, he jumped the gun. He said he ran, grabbed his shotgun, and went to work. Went to his old job and was laying everybody down, was trying to steal everything. And I said, yo, why you do that, man? He said, because I thought it was over. I thought it was Armageddon. Yo, I was cracking the fuck up. I said, yo,
that's the weakness of their mind. That's their mentality.
Exactly. And what it say? Woe to you that have lost patience.
God.
And that's an Edomite. So imagine a Jake doing that shit. Even you going to get killed. Right. They going to throw you into the jail, man. You know, that's why, and it tells you, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, man. So he grabbed a carnal weapon to go down to your old job to try to, I don't know, what was your point in the train of thought right there? You know? What was you thinking? What was you going to get? I'm going to just run down here and, kill everybody. Yo, motherfucker. Yo, vengeance is the Lord, man. He's not dealing with you. You know, he probably still locked up for that. And that was years and years and years ago. But that's the point, man. You know, this word is for us. We're waiting patiently, waiting on him as we're supposed to do.
And them Edomites should be locked up.
That's right.
We don't know what they're gonna do.
That's right, come.
Every second they can do something.
That's right.
Yeah, that was
right. That's right, come. And yo, to be humble, man. Sometimes you feel like a bitch. You know. But just imagine how Yahweh Shah felt. That's the way we gotta think. Cause that's our big brother. That was our main example for everything. How you think he felt, man? With them spitting on him, beating on him.
God.
You know? You don't think he felt like a sucker, man? But he knew he wasn't. And he knew what he had to do. The same way, we gotta have that same type of mentality, man. We know what we have to do. We can't lose patience. We gotta be patient, man. You know, because you lose your patience, it's over for you. And that's all Esau wants to do. They want a reason to blame you. That's why the scriptures tell you gotta remain blameless, man. You know?
Yeah. Esau feel like he bullied, he'll shoot up 30 people.
Exactly, yup. Exactly, yup.
Man.
Yo, like that. Like the video you sent. Yo, the brother sent me a video. It was a dude in the classroom, right? Edomite. But he had on, what he had on, some Penny Hardaways. It was gold. So, you had Jake in there. Jake always clowning. So they like, man, what the fuck is those? So, yo, the Edomite, he went to grab that, he go in his book bag to grab a gun. Everybody jumped to start hard ass. It was like, but the caption was like, yo, when the white boy gets bullied too long, or something like that. I say, yo, that's funny as hell. Cause yo, that's the shit that they do, man. They're not strong enough mentally. That's why I said one side be stronger than the other, man. Cause mentally, they're not mentally strong enough to be able to withstand punishment like that. They want to react, and that's why this society's so soft now. You know? Oh, don't say this to Timothy. He feels this type of way. Fuck Timothy. You know?
In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in the day that the strangers carried away captives his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem.
See that? And yo, that's what they did. Them damn gutter rats, man. They cast lots to get that man. All of them wanted it. And it's an actual letter from one of the Rothschilds. I forgot his name. I know it ain't Jacob, but I think he's older than him. But it was a letter that he wrote. He said, I'm happy to inform you that we now control this land. They was talking about Israel, man, Jerusalem. So they was happy that they got the land finally. They secured it. You know? Then they was casting lots for who going to get this land, who we going to give it to. They casting lots on who going to have us, man. You know? Look at us, man. Where we're at. We're on all four corners of the earth. And all these different countries and these different regions. For our disobedience. Look what they casting lots for Yahweh Shah's garments, man. Just to rip pieces of them. These devils is wicked, man. They got hell to pay for that.
Even thou wast as one of them. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger.
God damn.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
Yeah, that's what they did, man. Got it. Yeah.
Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
That's right. So they happy. There you go. How they do that too? You got the Willie Lynch letter. How to what's that? How to keep a good slave or something like that. The Willie Lynch. So they talking probably on having us in slavery. They're speaking real boastfully. Yeah, we got these niggas. You know? Where they gonna go? It's like it says, God damn. But it says, you know, how, man. This shit really fucking. But, problem, right? No, how they boasted on them saying that they was the ones that took us into slavery. But it was actually the Lord that allowed that. I gotta find that. Real fast, I'm going to bring this point out. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved the Most High to wrath. Ye were delivered unto the enemies," man. So read that one more time, bro, Baba Kashan. Because that goes right with it.
But thou shouldest have not looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger.
See that?
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress.
That's right. See, and that's distress for us. What? Brought into captivity. We were sold in the bondage. But it was for what? It says, "Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemy." So we was delivered unto y'all. Y'all didn't do that off your own might, man. You know? Like y'all that brave. No, the Lord allowed that to happen. He turned his back on us and he put y'all in power for this short amount of time. And then it's going to be stripping away from you. And we're going to get the we got next. You got it.
But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger.
That's right.
Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction.
That's right.
Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity.
That's right.
Yea, thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity.
See, they did what? They did that with going into what? Like when Jeremiah was a prophet, bro, when he was on the scene, they took the Ark of the Covenant and all that. Every time they took us down, you know, they took our riches and everything. Going back to ancient Babylon. But we'd go off, we'd do something wrong, the Lord had the Babylonians come take us and take our riches and everything. And that's what Jeremiah was prophesying about with King David to Judah, to the king of Judah, you know, at that time, because he was messing up, sacrificing to Baal, you know, doing a whole bunch of wicked stuff. And the Babylonians came, took the city, and burnt it down. You know? And they took the king and his men. They blinded the king and they killed his men right in front of him, but they let Jeremiah go. You know? You got it, bro.
Neither shouldst thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape.
Damn, see that?
Neither shouldst thou have delivered up those of his that did remain in the day of distress.
Damn. Got it.
For the day of Yahweh is near upon all the heathen.
That's right. That's what we're waiting for, man. The
As
day
thou
of Yahweh, man. Go ahead.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
See that? No, so it's what? It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. That's payback. That's that James Brown. That's that get back. You know? So what y'all did to us is going to be done to y'all. And that's just plain simple, right to the point. No beating around the bush, no adding on, no taking away, man. You know? Because any nation on this planet that ever had a war, they was fighting for a reason, a purpose. Yo, they did this. Yo, look, you go look at the Chinese movies, man. They be like, yo, you have offended my honor. You must fight to the death. You know what I'm saying? They would really get it the fuck in. So one of them got put to death, man. So how you think the Lord feels about his children, man? You offended his honor with his children. So what? A lot of people going to die because of that, man. Including his own people, because y'all not taking heed to his words, man. You know? You got it, bro.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Yo, God, yo, that's what's coming for y'all, Esau. You know, your reward is about to come back on your own head, and it's the same thing that y'all done to us. Why you think right now you trying to make amends with us? You know? No, let's change the name of the Washington Redskins to the Washington football team. Come on, man. Yo, the charges is stacked against you. You know, it's no getting out of these charges. We like the FBI of this motherfucker.
That's right.
When we come to get you, that means your ass is done. That's when the feds come to get you, man. They
got
got
a stack of evidence.
That's right. Yep. They
laid
like,
against you.
Yep. Yo, when they knock on your door and you was doing what they said, so yo, you know it's over. Just shut the fuck up and go with it.
Hey, you ain't beating these charges.
That's right. So the Lord got charges stacked up on Esau. Yo, and your charges come from here all the way to the heavens. God damn.
God.
And yo, you know how when they charge you, right? There's some charges that fall off. They hit you with all these charges to try to make something stick. No. Esau, all your charges gonna stick.
They're gonna stick, buddy.
You know what I mean?
They gonna
Ain't
stick,
nothing
buddy.
falling off.
Yeah.
None of that's falling off. All these charges that the Lord has for you is sticking, man.
Yeah.
You ain't getting out of that shit, man. But yo, and we telling you why. But you got it.
For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually.
Damn.
Yea, thou shalt drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Yeah, see that? So they gonna be like they wasn't in the form that they was, all prideful. You know, they still gonna have that pride, but they ain't gonna be running shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're going back into your natural habitation, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're going into slavery underneath us, and after that, what's going to tell you?
Yeah. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance,
That's right.
and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob
There we go.
shall possess their possessions.
That's right. So we gonna possess what y'all got because it really belongs to us, man. Go ahead.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire,
It's my favorite
and
part.
the house of Joseph a flame,
Uh-huh.
and the house of Esau for stubble.
That's right.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them,
Dang.
and there shall not be any remaining for the house of Esau, for Yahweh has spoken.
That's right. And that's after y'all served our 1,000 years of slavery. And the house of Jacob, you know, that's Judah, right? And the house of Ephraim, right? That represents the northern and southern kingdoms, man. They're going to come together and get busy on y'all, man. You know? And it says it's not going to be one of y'all remaining. Why? Because that's your
Right.
plans. That's your inward thought. You know, your inward thought is that your house is going to be passed down forever. Your inward thought is that you're going to get rid of all the dark-skinned people off this planet. Well, guess what? The Lord has other plans for you, man. You know? Matter of fact, we can close off with this. Revelations 13 and 16.
Okay.
Because this is mandatory right now. This is what we get. And we tell y'all, don't take that MOTB, man. Which is right here, man. You know, which is the RFID microchip, man. Which they already have, and they're trying to use that for the next, how would you say, booster.
Okay.
Which is going to be, very soon next year, man, because it's already here. People are already getting it, so that's why we bringing it out, man.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 16.
Come on, bring it out.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
That's right.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark,
That's right.
or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's right.
Here is wisdom.
Right.
Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man.
That's right.
And his number is 666.
That's right. What's that Casa Steady? Basically, 666. All right. Which is on that barcode on your RFID microchip. So plain and simple, don't take it, man. We've been telling you this for years, but now it's being presented to you. So you can't say that you don't know what it is when it comes, because if you take it, you're done, man.
Done.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honors, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone and charters is true. Honors and salutations to the elect. Until next week, we're going to say Mawaf, Abba, Babal.
Mawaf Abba Babal.
Kwam Yasharal.
Kwam Yasharal.
Shalom.
Shalom.